As it stands right now, the Eagles' defensive end rotation is going to look quite similar to the one that helped them win a Super Bowl last year. Thursday, the Eagles signed defensive end Vinny Curry back after he spent 1 year away with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, he's back in a group that still includes Brandon Graham, Barnett and Chris Long. Plus, of course, Fletcher Cox at defensive tackle. The Eagles likely aren't done building their defensive line for 2019, though. First, Long has yet to actually announce if he plans to play in 2019, a decision which could be impacted by the additions of Curry and defensive tackle Malik Jackson, as Long has expressed a desire for a significant role if he returned. Whether he comes back or not, though, the Eagles could still stand to make a few moves to upgrade the defensive line. Here's how they should approach it. 1. Bring back Timmy Jernigan. It seems the defensive tackle hasn't quite found a market in free agency since the Eagles declined his $13 million team option. That's perhaps tied to his struggles with a back injury that cost him most of last season. When he did play, he was pretty good, and it would make sense for both parties to bring Jernigan back on a one-year, prove-it deal and allow him to take over the no. 3. Defensive tackle role behind Cox and Jackson. It's a low-cost option that wouldn't impact the compensatory pick formula at all. 2. Draft Jeffrey Simmons. The Mississippi State defensive tackle tore his ACL in the pre-draft process and might not play this season. But, with Jackson and Jernigan in the fold, plus Trayvon Hester, the Eagles can afford to take a flyer on a potential top 10 talent and let him heal up. He's worth the wait talent-wise. I'm not sure if that means picking him in the first round or the second, but getting him in the fold would be a smart move. 3. Draft a defensive end. Even if Long returns, the Eagles should still draft a defensive end. The Eagles did draft Josh Sweat in the 4th round last year, but it's unclear as of yet what kind of player he will be, and it's worth doubling down at a premium position, especially in this deep draft class on the defensive line. The Eagles have a first-round pick number 25, and 2 second-round picks, no. 53 and 57, and should use one of those 3 picks on a defensive end. Logical targets, barring a trade-up for someone like Clelin Ferrell or Brian Burns, include Florida's Jachai Polite, Michigan's Chase Winovich, Alabama's Christian Miller, Louisiana Tech's Jalen Ferguson, TCU's L.J. Collier and Georgia's DeAndre Walker. The first 3 of that group are the most intriguing. Zach Rosenblatt may be reached at zrosenblatt@newadvancemedia.com. Follow him on Twitter at ZachBlatt. Find NJ.com on Facebook.